So you have to push back on the push. You have to create it, right? Create the strife and push back a little bit and say like, no, this is how this is going to go. And it's not always easy. Like I said, what I'm talking about here takes a lot of work. Being a marketer today is a lot of work. It's not gotten any easier just because of social media. These things is in an organization can really kind of help calm the push, right? If you're able to say, look, I've got tools, I've got vendors. I don't like to talk a whole lot about tools because I mean they are important. They should be the last step of the process. But I've got some stuff in place. Okay, I know what's going to happen when people start talking back. We've got some stuff in place to get approvals necessary. We've got a workflow. Okay, it's going to be okay. Policies. I hate the word policies. I'm no rules girl, right? So I'm seriously policies, but you have to have them. They actually can be your friend if you get in them early enough so that you're not stuck there 6 months down the road and everyone's going haywire. Like, I'm going to set up a Twitter account too. You can fall back on these policies and say, no, these are our guidelines. Or you can say, I'm working within policy. We set these up. We set up the rules, and I'm working within the rules. So cut me some slack here. Education and training, and this not only just for the people who are doing the social media, but for the entire organization. It's kind of like doing your own PR. I would say about every quarter, at least at Allianz, I'm doing some sort of social media presentation or talk with just for the kind of the general populace of the company, because they're curious and they want to know. And then this is also where you get kind of those advocates. When they start to understand what you're doing, then they're not going to be so confused or turned off by you reaching out for help and asking them for things. It kind of just helps when everyone is in the know. Outside resources can also be very helpful. Once I get in there, it's like I can say the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. But if they hire somebody, pay them a couple $1,000s to come in and say it, in 45 minutes, I'm like, oh, great, thanks. Sweet. It's a good thing I have smart friends. And we can just be like, will you come in here and tell these people what I've been trying to tell them? Great. And it's going to take a lot of moxie and a lot of drive. And there are days when it's a little rough, right? But you have to push back.